Reddit Martian back with another tip-top video for you. r/AskReddit. What is something you don't have the heart to tell to your family? The reason I hardly visit anymore is because there is no effort. I take 2 flights across 3 states, rent a car, spend a decent amount of coin, and get to my folks' house to find that they haven't even made the bed in the spare room, or cleaned it up, or taken some time off work, or want to go anywhere or do anything. I love them dearly, they love me, but that always stings a bit. I don't want the world to stop, or revolve around me, but a bit would be nice. I have cancer, probably the same kind that killed my mother's parents and is killing her brother. Not curable, but won't start to show for a while, and I want to enjoy what time I have left. Thing is, and here's a bonus relevant to the initial question, I wanted to enjoy most of it without them. It's okay to burn bridges when they don't lead anywhere. You're getting really old and I'm not ready to lose either of you. My dad is gonna be 76 in a few months and I'm dreading him not being there for me. And to my younger brother, get a ducking divorce bro. Also a fear of mine. My dad is also in his 70s and while the average lifespan on his side of the family is well into the 90s, it's a thought that pops up every so often and scares me. That I despise my parents for being so selfish during their divorce and not putting us kids first. Still 20 years later we get shirty comments from one about the other. At my wedding they wanted some sort of acknowledgement for being able to be civil. Congratulations on doing what 99% of the population can do. Buttholes. God, I feel this on many levels. Kudos to you for getting through it. Sometimes I just want to scream at my parents when they bring stuff like that up. My grandma's bedroom smells terribly of urine. She has a commode there and I don't know whether urine is getting on the floor or she's not cleaning it or what, but the smell shocks me when I come visit. She has some bladder and incontinence problems but she appears entirely mentally sound. I can't bring myself to say anything about it. She would be really embarrassed. I don't know what to do about this. OMG. Tell her. I suffer from an idiopathic neural disorder and sometimes I do not even know I have lost control of my urine. Since I cannot smell it, I need to know if I have been careless or simply have not cleaned properly. This is not a thing that should be ignored. How many of them I have blocked on social media? Me too. My family are in the UK and I live in Canada. My grandmother died back in June and I posted on Facebook about it and a couple of them posted very nasty messages on my wall. Not even in PM they don't realize just how far 5,000 kilometers is. It's not like I can jump on a bus and be there in 30 minutes. How much I truly loathe Christmas since my fiancé died and how I'd really rather not celebrate. It would really hurt them. That seems like a perfectly reasonable way to feel and I'm sorry this time of year is tough for you. My grandfather lied about quitting smoking. That I know you cheated on my mom. Why don't you tell either of your parents? My mom told me actually. And I'm afraid to tell my dad BC I feel like it'll just break my family more since my parents have been divorced for a while now. Hi fellow grown siblings. Now that our parents are both dead, it's become very apparent that we really have nothing in common. No real rapport. I don't feel like I really know you as people as you won't share anything real about your lives with me. And every time I tell you personal things about my life, you give me one word hum or yeah answers that make me feel like you don't give a shit what I just told you. And then the subject changes to some meaningless bullshit topic. That's the one who actually answers the phone. The other one won't even do that or ever return a phone call. And if not for being related, I can't imagine why we would spend time together. And I also felt this uneasy detachment my whole life, but always blamed myself. And now that I am older I realize it's not just me, or maybe not me at all. And not only that, but I kind of realize what a bunch of self-centered jerks you all have been. And I feel like I went above and beyond to make things fair, work together, help and be supportive. while you guys just looked out for yourselves. And that hurts. It all hurts. And it hurts to realize now that I am an adult. I never knew better. I always just thought it was something I did. And I see how that set me up in life to be a people pleaser and a doormat. Always trying to be a little more supportive. Give a little more. While you all just looked out for yourselves. Thanks buttholes, your sibling. The reason I stay in my room so much is to escape them. Whenever I am not in my room or out of the house, they insult me. After you turn 18 or whatever the age of an official adult is in your country, you can choose your family. Not everyone in the world is gonna be your best friend, and that's okay. Remember that there are people in the world who are in a situation just like you. I hope you find yourself in a better place in a few years. I had been going to a therapist and psychiatrist because of my family's constant discouragement to my career aspirations. I had other reasons to see a therapist, but this made me reach out for help. I lost all respect for my dad. I'm starting to get sick of the family gatherings around Christmas time, and I'm seriously thinking about just taking vacation around the holidays to Florida. That I'm getting annoyed by all the negativity they keep spreading. It feels like they don't even want to be happy. My meds aren't for casual anxiety, they're for acute PTSD. I'm seeing a therapist. I've been hiding my episodes and passing them off as school jitters for half a year. You're brave for getting help, and I'm sorry you have to hold this secret. Hope you can find some peace and calm in this season. That the way they raised me was abuse, and it seriously damaged me as a person. My parents think they were great parents, especially my mom, who was the more abusive one. And it's not even that I don't have the heart to tell them because I don't want to burst their bubble. I don't have the heart to tell them because I don't have the heart to sit through an hours long lecture / beratement on why I'm wrong and how what they did doesn't count as abuse, and I have no right to be upset. I just keep not answering or returning their phone calls and texts, but they keep obliviously trying to reach out to me, thinking that I'm the butthole here and they have a right to speak to and see their daughter regardless of my feelings. The amount of my student loan debt, my mother would faint. That I love them so goddamn much. But I drove them away, and I went out to live on my own. And I just miss them every ducking day. It's never too late to reach out. That I am 21 and no longer a child, but I'm sure that half the world has to deal with this struggle. I'm 58 years old and people are still telling me what to do. It never ends. I occasionally like a dainty finger in my butthole. I don't think they need to know. We didn't need to know. Sharing is caring. I'm bisexual. My parents aren't homophobic or anything, so I don't know why I'm so scared of telling them. I almost have a couple of times, but I always woo-seed out for some reason. That I'm not a Christian anymore. Knowing that my parents will think I could go to hell for eternity if I were to die now would break their hearts, and I don't think I could tell them. Edit, I had no idea so many people are in a similar situation. I appreciate hearing everyone's perspectives and stories. I wish everyone just bought one sentimental and well thought out gift for each other and save our time and money for things that matter, like helping each other with doctor bills from extreme health problems, or other enormous bankrupting disasters, or large donations for the poor, or sending money to places that were crushed by hurricanes, or donation to our local community, or even saving money for ourselves when that's not needed and improving our families' lives. Instead we spend thousands on bullshit and stress ourselves out, turning what should be an honest and exciting time for friends and family into some materialistic contest where everyone is anxious that they didn't buy enough or spend enough. Edit. Or even just buying something else throughout the year when we see something someone would like. Well, mine is less impactful than what's already on here, but they're all terrible cooks. Like, don't even understand fundamental cooking techniques. I'm no chef, but their food is borderline inedible, and it's a miracle they haven't given each other food poisoning multiple times. Problem is they love cooking and are proud of their repulsive standard dishes. I could never tell them the truth and I don't want to ruin our family memories. So I roll with it, have a small helping of everything, and just hit a drive-thru on the way home whenever I eat with them. Do you know what you are? That's right, you're a champ. Thanks for watching. Like and share if you enjoyed, don't forget the bell. Subscribe for more videos. See you soon, Martians.